Clown is divine.
Clown is divine.
Interesting. I didn't really picture him that way.
I mean, he is, though. You could actually be a paladin of the clown.
Did you make that?
A paladin of the clown? You can. That'd be great.
You be a cleric of the clown.
You could be that too. You could also be a warlock of the clown. You can do all of these things.
The clown is a god.
The clown is a god.
The almighty god.
The clown is an almighty, eldritch, old god deity.
He accepts all and every.
Wait, wouldn't the cleric of the clown would be the domain of the jester?
No. It'd be the domain of the clown. Actually, it would be called clown school.
That would clown school.
School of the Hard Knocks.
Clown school domain.
That's my realm of chaos. It's called clown school.
The oath of the clown school.
I have a sub-realm of chaos called the clown's tent.
The clown's tent. Oh, here's one. The domain of the clown school. The oath of the jester, because it's still clown related.
No. Just clown school.
Just
like Facebook. Drop the.
Okay, fine.
Clown school is sharper.
Oh, I need to get music. You can choose music, Caleb.
You choose my fucking ass.
That's not music, sir.
I can make music with it.
I can make music with my ass.
Are you sure it's not just claps?
It's music, right?
That whole pack of jelly beans.
I would dignify
right
to
up my
say.
ass.
I shoved the whole pack of jelly beans up my ass. Let me find some music. Where the fuck is...
Uns einen Sturm. Oh, I updated Foundry to 0.10. It's awful. Drag and drop is gone.
Oh no.
So you all might hear people in the background. Hey, when we get some friends over and they're playing a D&D inspired board game. They're basically playing D&D.
Okay.
But like
Kind of a board game.
Yeah, but like 3rd edition.
Finally loading. I am still in somewhat of a gray void, but I see things.
You see everything and nothing at the same
The
time.
map is loading.
No, the everything bagel.
Yes. the
Oh,
everything
that reminds
bagel.
me. Jello, I need to send you these things real quick.
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
No.
So
pieces.
what do y'all remember from last time?
Blood and sugar.
We kicked Conquest's ass.
Yes.
We're on a boat now.
We almost
That's
died
all I
in the
know.
process.
We're sailing towards the islands off the coast of Lord Rayon's territory.
Yeah.
Lord Ray's, you mean?
Rayon.
Ryan.
Oh, well, it's off both, but yeah.
It's closer to mine. But
Yeah. Pestilence is currently spreading his disease around the countryside.
Well, I have another name for that disease, but it's not too interesting.
Let's see here. Mirrodel got an offer from Nashina about becoming the new conquest.
Yeah.
traitor.
I thought she was supposed to be the new war, but yeah.
Well, he gave her Conquest's bow, so. And we're currently sailing to that island, and so is Mirrodel with her allies.
So, my thing is, what are you guys doing on this boat as y'all are?
Oh, just some riddles.
Some fucking riddles.
Modding files.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm trying not to die because I'm pretty much good right now.
Yeah, go
Miro,
ahead.
get out of the way. We don't
Just
need.
roll a Constitution save.
Oh me? Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you have this issue.
How long do I actually get to play in this game?
Oh.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, you are feeling very just weak today. Very weak today. Yeah, the movement of the boat is not helping.
But
You already feel a little dizzy and just, lightheaded, and the movement of the boat is not helping. So you're probably just kind of having to sit down and relax throughout this trip.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with just fucking off.
Yeah, you can't really be too physical. I'll have you kind of sitting on these boxes
let's
over
not
here.
get physical. Physical.
All right, what are you doing, Vinjiro?
R.I.P.
I'm thinking that Benjiro is on this current boat trip. When he's not helping out with Kiku's orders about how to run the boat, he's probably
I
going.
think we're sailing, so she wouldn't be barking off too much. So
Okay. He's going to try to start practicing the early morning Tai Chi movements he learned back when he was training in his temple, along with trying to perceive the environment around him, like sense the energies and stuff like that through the waves, through the air, all of that stuff.
I'm moving out to
Just
a map.
Just keep
yeah, ship.
just
Well, next
kind
system
of
refresh. Damn it.
yeah, just kind of practicing that awareness.
Yeah.
Just trying to hone down that awareness that he keeps on feeling.
Mhm.
And then every so often, he'll stop doing his stuff, probably drink a little bit, and probably go into the spirit world and spend time with his Tanuki, work on the circle. His typical stuff.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll anything. You kind of y'all are just doing that. What are you doing, Ryan?
He doesn't really feel like he has much to do on the ship other than just train, essentially. Like keep on practicing his demon slayer things.
Sorry.
And maybe find better ways. Trying to find better ways to kill the, I guess, puppets of Nishina.
Yeah.
Just technically make himself stronger in any means necessary.
And Kiku, you're controlling the ship. Anything specific you're doing besides just sailing?
I see the map now. Okay, good. I mean, not really. I mean, there's not much much to do while sailing, I guess.
I got a cough drop, please.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
And
You lay back.
Okay. I'll tell Stray to come up to me for a moment.
Shay, who was just kind of again, taking notes and measuring different parts of this ship. As he kind of walks up. Yeah, what can I do for you?
And I look at him while still holding the wheel and go have you ever driven a boat before?
Sailed ship.
as he kind of like scratches his head, he's like,
I kind of like go and
I
kind of like
kinda
just
hear
like
something.
put my hands up for him to like try to give it a go. Why did I lose connection again? Why does it say I lost connection? What the fuck is this?
My Wi-Fi is being weird too. I don't know.
as he kind of just goes over and grabs the wheel. As at first he's grabbing it as if he doesn't know what to do. As he just continued going in this straight line. But he's just looking around and getting used to like some of the instruments that are right there. It's like, this kind of seems familiar as he just takes a hold of the wheel. As you see, he's. I mean, y'all are just going straight right now. Y'all aren't doing
Stray
too
has
much.
taken the helm.
Yeah, but you see that Stray kind of has an idea of what he is doing.
I kind of just look at him like, look at you, you're already a natural.
He like looks puzzled. He's like, I feel like I've done this before, but I don't remember.
It's his European ancestry. It's in his blood.
Like, Kiku kind of raises an eyebrow a bit and he's like, feels natural, huh?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like I've been doing this for years.
Huh.
I gotta go like, do you not really remember anything of your past?
No, I mean, my earliest memory is waking up on a beach on one of the islands near where the monastery is. Kind of just woke up on a beach, found myself in a fishing village, and yeah, that's the earliest I remember.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're smooth.
Oh, right. I washed up on a beach, and the only thing that I could find was a box filled with guns.
I raised my eyebrow a lot higher, like, oh, righty then.
That is suspiciously European.
A box full of guns and gunpowder.
And
Very Dutch. Very Dutch.
European.
I mean, I knew how to work those things. I knew what to do with them. I don't know how they got there, how I got there, but everything I do just seems natural and normal, as if I've done it before.
Kiku's just like thinking like, how could someone literally just not remember any of their past?
Beats me. But I'm fine with what I know now. I mean, I do miss like those memories. Like, what if I had something that I need to remember?
Well, I mean, you did just sprout off fucking guns in midair and shot down a captain.
Yeah, but that's normal, right?
Kiku goes like,
Yeah, that's normal.
It's like, gives that confusion bit. Are you serious? Saying that's normal, kind of a look on her face, like, no.
What was that roll for?
To hear fucking Stray say, that's normal, right?
I mean, he's not like hiding what he's talking about.
I know.
And-
I just made that because maybe the crashing of the waves is making a lot of noise or something.
Yeah, I mean, the crashing of the waves is the only other noise, but other than that, it's not like
Well, maybe
super
because
loud.
you two clashing your swords, practicing together.
Yeah,
So let me see what the
training.
weather is.
we're training together, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the rain or the weather is not. The weather is not making the water very choppy and hard. Like, it's not loud. There is a light drizzle today, but that is it.
Okay. Ryan just pipes up. Yeah, ethereal guns floating in the air is not a normal thing.
I mean, I think you just have to know it. It took me a bit. I was going through some of my old notes. Like, yeah, I washed up on the beach, but I washed up with a bag filled with notes and everything like that. Like, it must have been from my past self or someone I knew. I just was going over the notes and I found that, what do you call it? Like, ability. And I just kind of memorized and started, I tried it and it worked.
Kiku kind of just like does a subtle nod, like she's like, yeah, sure. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Benja's also going to sit down on these stairs and go, to be fair, are we even considered normal at this point?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say anything,
No.
Ryan, you can turn into a lion man. I don't.
Only in the spirit world where nothing really makes sense.
Yeah, but you got like an ethereal lion form that appears over you.
Okay. And she's like, if you want to talk about anyone who does anything unreal, she points towards
Sanjuro's just blinking.
Like him
Sanjuro's blinking. Sanjuro has this like wide, like flat face right now with his eyes just blinking, like not at the same time, like while we're talking about not being normal. Because he's like, yeah, that's right, I've turned into a gigantic fucking bull.
But I will say, just the natural like you tits with a lot of exclamation points with a question mark at the end. Like, are they natural?
I don't know, Kiku, are they?
I mean, she like the only one I see somewhat normal, and she does like quotation marks, is kid over there.
As
Sashi starts cackling.
Kid is like, practicing some sword movements that Ryan was teaching him. As he kind of looks up and is like, "What? Thanks."
Ryan just kind of like waves his like hand in his face, like, no, he's not.
No,
Oh yeah, you were supposed to tell me something about him, didn't you?
Yes.
And I just kind of like walk away from Stray to then walk over here. So
okay, you're
what
just gonna
exactly makes him not normal?
Ryan looks at Kid. Do you remember anything when I tried to have your spirit animal come out?
Benja's just taking a drink from a sake bottle.
Oh, a little bit. I mean, after I get turned into a table, like everything kind of went into nothing.
Kiku's eyes just widen when he
just coughs on his sake. Mitchell just coughs on his sake, like, turn this to a table.
Musashi just kind of nods and goes, yeah, that sounds like Nishina.
Ryan just kind of just grabs Kiku's I guess wrist and kind of just has her follow him into like the captain's quarters.
I'm assuming that's somewhere over here, so I'm just going to move over this way.
Yeah. Okay, we don't need that. Yeah, it's in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that I didn't do that. Grab the wrist part, but not that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
And then Ryan just goes, okay, the spirit world thing with the animals.
I'm very aware of that. Yes.
I tried to teach that to him, and multiple skeleton children came out of the floor.
Kiku's eyes again widen even bigger and like kind of like disgusted hearing it, but like, oh my God.
They all came together and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, Ryan then just kind of explains, extends the arm blades. The person that owned these before killed my wife and all of his friends that he considered family.
She kind of like, stop. You had a wife.
How would I not? How would I be a lord if I did not have one? I bet we only met each other not very long ago at that point, but we were together.
She just looks you up and down and like wide eyes and concern. Like you're just like, I had a wife. She died by this man who had taken his blade.
And then I got reburied.
He kind of drops the little bit of panicked that he has to explain this again, to more of a serious look on his face that he usually has, but little more intensity on it. I would have actually had a child then if she didn't die.
And then Kiku kind of goes with a sad face, and she kind of like feels sentimental for the matter that you lost your wife.
We didn't even get officially married at that point. It happened so quickly. But those skeletons were his family. And they just turned into a bigger version of Nishina.
She was about to give you a hug, and then she kind of stops, like, what?
They just stacked on top of each other, and the life was drained in the area I was in.
She just lowers her hands down, and it's like, what exactly are you telling me here?
That he has a deep connection with Nishina. Which is why he doesn't have an animal when we go to the spirit world.
Are you essentially telling me that kid over there is the bastard child of Lord Nishina?
When I said that, when I asked that question to him, he said, in a way. And apparently he's an extra-dimensional being? From a different plane of existence?
Rolling history.
Rolling history. Even though my history is garbage, can I? What is it? It's 17. Can I go with passive? Because I already feel like it's gonna be shit if I roll it.
No, roll it.
Fine.
This would be something they would not be very familiar with.
That's not that bad.
Okay. So
That's actually pretty good.
You do know how the different planes and the different dimensions work. A bit. You know a little bit of it. You were taught a little bit of it from your parents.
She, when you explain that to her, she kind of looks like she already knows some of it. For the matter, when she's not going where you were you're as Ryan going confusion with Lord Ray was telling you. It looks like when you're telling it to her, for the matter that she's like, oh, okay, this is some stuff I already know. Not her she's not raising her eyebrow like she usually does when you people bring up weird shit.
I just feel like Sandro's having a little bit of brain damage right now.
I was about to say, what the fuck is this?
Have y'all ever seen Metal Gear Awesome 2?
I have, but not. I barely remember it.
Gray Fox.
Hmm. Ryan just continues with apparently Nishina has played a part of this continent's existence for thousands of years. And he's been playing a big part in our, I guess, legends, considering he kind of looks like an Oni.
Kiku kind of puts her hand to her chin and kind of starts rubbing and thinking. And it's like, so you're essentially telling me that we're going to be fighting a god.
Pretty much, that's what he dignifies himself as. But he's more like a demigod in this sense. My Wi-Fi is fluctuating and my computer does not like it.
Yeah.
Damn Wi-Fi.
It keeps on going from full bars to 2 bars, which is confusing.
I think I said that he was the god of chaos, but that is a little different. I did change it up a bit. Nishina is the god of so like Toma is the opposite. Toma is the god of law, not the god of order, but the god of laws.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nishina is the god of like crime, like illegal,
Disorder.
not disorder, because that's different.
Okay.
Order and disorder is different.
Okay.
Nishina is the god of unlawful, like, you know, because like Toma is the god of laws, but I would say Toma's more of like a lawful neutral. Like, she's not good.
Yeah.
While Nishina is the god of unlawful, so he's more of a chaotic neutral. He's not evil.
Oh.
I mean, technically he is evil, but
in our sense, he is an evil person.
Yes, but he is like a chaotic neutral.
He's not good or evil.
He perceives himself as doing the right thing in this current moment. Oh, but I guess Ryan is like a closing thing. He told me that Kid is gonna be his next body. So if we do kill the body that he's in right now, his soul or essence will go into Kid.
Kiku kind of just looks out towards where Kid is. So you're telling me we're going to have to kill a kid?
I want to try to find a way to prevent that transfer. But I'm not entirely sure if we can. If it ends up being that way, we'll probably have. If we can't find a way to fix it, we'll most likely have to.
We'll have Meridel do it. She's killing so many But Kiku has like this kind of like disgusting looking face for the matter like not wanting to actually like kill a kid, and just kind of like hearing about it kind of like almost makes it look like she almost wants to vomit, but she's not. And she then looks back at Kid and is like, that must fucking suck.
I'm trying to teach him. I'm teaching him spiritually, in my own way, to try and have his spiritual prowess be more powerful, to hopefully increase the chances of him not being the next host.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the best of luck with that.
And I
As we're heading out, and I'm going to go up to here. You okay? You look like you just walked over you.
scoop-a-da-doo-bop-dip.
Hoop, the scoop, the hoop, the whoop, hoop, the scoop, hoop, the poop, scoop, poop, poop, scoopity whoop.
By the way, DM, what does the energy of the waves feel like? Or the water?
Whoop diddy whoop scoop. Hoopity scoop. Hoopity scoop poop.
The waves. How would you describe waves?
Splashy.
Very nice description.
Waves.
Moist.
Waves. They seem. It seems like a chaotic thing. Like it just splat. Just roll. But it actually there's like a. It's very lawful. It goes with the moon. Like it follows an order. So you can kind of feel that. You can kind of feel that like it feels like it has some chaotic energy, but you can tell that the way the energy fluctuates, it's like it's time. Like it knows what it's doing. It just
So
seems
it's not
chaotic
like-
when you look at it.
It's not like fire, but it's not like fire energy. That's just like purely chaotic in its nature.
Yes.
It's more order than chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
It still has chaotic.
Water is way more lawful than chaotic
Yeah.
because
Okay.
water literally follows whatever you do with it. Like it fills any container, anything. Like it follows whatever you do with it.
Then just gonna take a look at his glaive, kind of shoot it into the water, and try to absorb some of its energy.
But
Roll. What was I making you roll? For?
Religion.
Roll a religion.
Damn.
Yeah, that's water, alright.
You're still trying to get used to absorbing energy in the real world. You kind of just shoot it in the water.
you
And you
use
kinda
your
get
glaive like a
nothing.
straw. You get a salty taste in your mouth.
You kind of get nothing. It's more just like you kind of push the water around. You're just using it as a paddle.
Benjiro is just kind of like, damn. Okay. Maybe later then. As he just kind of sits back down on the stairs and just continues drinking from his bottle. Right, you just see Benjiro just randomly shoot his glaive into the water.
Yes.
And he looks
To you-
kind of disappointed and he sits back down and continues drinking.
to you, it looked like he was trying to spear a fish, but he missed.
A big ass.
You're
fish, I
not
gotta
good
say.
at spearfishing, are you?
I wasn't trying to spear some fish.
Then what was that?
You remember what I did to the fire back up at the temple in the mountains?
Yeah.
I was trying to do that with the water.
Ryan still looks confused about the concept. Because he's just a simple soldier. He doesn't fucking he still doesn't entirely understand the spiritual stuff. The only spiritual stuff he truly understands is the stuff he does.
Banjo is also going to say, well, he's not going to say it with the kid around. He just goes, as he goes and takes a drink from the bottle, he traces the circle on the bottom of the bottle, with his fingers towards Ryan.
I myself don't understand what you're doing.
Where the normal sake bottles look dark and black, the circle.
Yeah.
And he point, and then Bendro, without the kid looking, points towards the kid.
Ryan immediately understands what you're talking about.
Like, go check that out.
Ryan just kind of does a motion, not going to happen.
He just kind of shrugs and he goes, all right, fine.
Jingle day they smell.
Yeah, as Sanjuro and Kiku, what are you doing?
That laughing's actually his character doing that.
No, we're not doing anything. I mean, I'm trying to sleep. Or I'm trying to pass the time because I feel like I'm dying because I'm dying.
Kiku, you go up to Sandro. As you get close to him, you notice he is just trying to lean against these boxes and relax and like just keep his eyes. He looks like he's trying to rest as much as he can, and you also notice he is super pale.
You look like you're about to meet death's doorstep.
Apparently not right now.
I was gonna see how much blood I cough up, but apparently I don't cough up any blood.
You don't cough up any blood. You still are very sick, very wheezy, or not wheezy, but very like woozy, lightheaded.
I basically just kind of shrug, and I'm just like, I just need to get on land. He's like, I'll be fine.
You want to at least try to sleep in the captain quarters and not up here?
Sanjuro just kind of looks over the ledge of the thing and goes, "It's probably best if I'm outside."
If that's what you choose. Are you a little seasick, is it?
Sanjuro chuckles and goes, "I'm sick with something, all right."
Black Lung, I know. Why didn't you take this thing from famine?
he just looks at you like, no. He's like, even if that was a cure, I wouldn't take it from one of Nishina's men. He's like, I'd rather die. He's like, if I get a cure for that, I'm not getting it from him. And he just kind of shrugs and goes, besides, he kind of looks out at the ocean and he's just like, I don't know, it's fitting that this has happened to me, and I won't let him cheapen it. Now that I've discovered that I can do better killing the men who've ruined this country.
So make Kyoso great again.
Yeah, exactly.
With all the hats and whatnot.
Enough of this.
Enough of these baby killers.
Enough of these baby killers. I want the big fish.
Well, no, I mean that's kind of at this point how Sanjuro sort of just views the elder Nishina. He's just kind of sick and tired of all the children that are dying in a pretty much pointless war. Because it's not like even if the lords wanted to give Nishina lip, he was in control of the whole country anyway.
Kiku kind of puts her arms cross them over. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly if you're long as you don't go to shoot me like he did, what did exactly he mean by about your son?
Sanjuro shrugs and goes, "What he meant, I don't know. Possible he was just trying to get under my skin." And he kind of shrugs and goes, He goes, I was out on campaign when my son caught ill and died. It's like he kind of shrugs and goes, that could be Pestilence's MO. He's like, but I don't know. Normally Nishina brags about killing your children. He doesn't like to be subtle. It's too boring. And then he shrugs though and goes, but I never really gave too much thought about my child dying. In fact, I tried to put it out of my mind as much as possible. He's like, if Nishina did kill him, then it only validates what I've been doing these past few weeks.
I'll look over towards Stray, see how he's doing.
Yeah, he's sailing the ship pretty well.
She just kind of leans in towards you and you're like, does he really have no memory whatsoever?
I look over and I go, who, the foreigner? He just shrugs and goes, I don't really care what he remembers. He's been useful so far. He's like, and he's earned my respect. He's like, he will not be a companion I'll part with easily.
And I do a kind of a subtle nod and just like, he is a very interesting kid. Then again, this whole crew currently is very interesting in their own way.
Yes, Musashi chuckles and goes, yeah, interesting is a word for it, all right.
You're right, baby. Breathe.
I'm a survivor, Black Lung. That's all there is. Living and dying.
It's not Black Lung. I have.
No, it's the script. You have black lung too.
Oh.
You have black
No,
lung.
I have long-term COVID or whatever the fuck it's called. I'll have this for 6 months.
So you
That's why I'm telling y'all, I was high risk. I can't get COVID. This is why.
Huh?
You need to go to your country clubhouse in California.
California.
Was I asked
I
anything?
talked
I
to
don't
the
know.
doctor 3 times in the last month.
It is. It's actually really cool today. It's almost freezing and it's a light rain.
Nice.
Yeah. As I actually like this weather module in this game because it has like fronts and stuff like that. Like it was warm not too long ago, but then all that heavy rain that happened during the battles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was a cold front that came through. It's like October-ish in my world right now. There's a cold front that came through, and after that, it's been light drizzle, and the temperatures have been drastically lower.
Do the Japanese not have Halloween?
They do. So in this world, I have at the end of the month, there is a week-long celebration, and it's basically the celebration of the spirits.
Mm.
Okay.
It's the Spirit Festival.
Yeah, basically. It's like the spirit.
So me and Ryan have our costumes already.
Technically, so does Benjiro.
Yeah, but like Benjiro's wearing his costume to get like the freaky girls at the con.
And Kiriko could just dump water on her, and that's her costume.
That's true. Yeah.
Uh,
Like, oh my God! Look, a mermaid.
So is this the next day, Jello?
No, it is getting close to the end of the night. Is there anything specific y'all are doing for the night? Stray does tell you, Kiriko, he's like, I can keep sailing the ship throughout the night unless you want to just anchor here in the ocean.
She's like, we should anchor so that way ship doesn't go off too astray and we lose course.
I know where we're going. We're going to these islands, right? As he pulls out the map. Yeah, unfolds it, pulls out the map.
I'm sorry.
He points to. He's like, "We're going into these islands, right?
Yeah, we're going there, but you also need your rest.
The rest of them during the day and let you take over. That way we could just keep going. So say, at night I sail, during the day you sail."
You hear Musashi Miyamoto scream from the back of the boat. Maybe we should put him in charge.
I just slowly look over that direction.
You see nothing but Musashi just staring off at the distance, like coughing, trying not to bleed through his mouth. And then he looks at you and he hopes that you feel really guilty for thinking he would ever say something like that.
Like, I didn't say that, someone else did.
Yeah, I'm a sick and dying man. You think I have the energy to make fun of you?
That is a good idea for the matter to get there fast, but we might need your assistance when we get to the islands.
It's still going to take us about 2 days. We can rest tomorrow. I just think if we spend one night traveling, we could get there faster.
You're gonna need the assistance of ANCAP Wizard.
She's like, "You sure you don't remember much of the sailing?"
Like I said, it feels familiar. Like, I feel like I've done this many times before, but
I'm gonna look at my fucking shit here. Maybe I can jog his fucking memory.
Oh my god.
No, that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help.
Wait, you're gonna do what to his memory?
Don't worry about it. I'm looking up things. Hold on.
They're trying to jog Stray's memory.
No, that won't help.
Why would you do that?
Don't know. That won't
give
help.
him drama or trauma.
Like, let me see what's in your head. Go in his head. Like, oh God! You good thing you don't remember that, kid.
Oh, Jello.
Yeah.
How do you do that with the About Time module?
About time. You have, so like in the bottom right corner, you all see the date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have that in your campaign?
I tried to get it to work, but it just showed like January 1st, and I don't know how to like change the settings for that.
Like when you hover over it, there's a gear that pops up in the left corner. You click that, you edit the calendar. That's when you can go in changing the names of the months, adding how many days are in the month, and anything like that. You can even do the number of days in the week, the names of the days in the week.
I think point 10 kind of like the people that made the About Time module didn't update it to that. And like one of the dependencies for About Time is weather control, and it's a really bad module. Weather control is a really bad module. But the only upside with point 10 is that Plutonium updated. So it has like all the new shit.
Ooh, that is nice.
It like there's Spelljammer stuff, like a bunch of the new books that came out recently.
Have you found anything, Kiku? Why did I say Kiku?
I was like,
Kiku.
yeah, you keep calling me Kiriko. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
I'm
bitch?
sorry. It's a new character coming to Overwatch when Overwatch 2 comes
No,
out.
I know that, but I'm just like in character, just like thinking that you're like trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, who the fuck is that bitch?
My bad. I keep thinking of Overwatch.
At this rate, we might as well call myself that. I mean, shit, you're gonna keep calling me that. But I'm like, all right, we'll go with that plan.
I just realized you have this. I just added it to your favorites. You have Paladin level 11. You have improved Divine Smite, meaning every attack you add a D8 radiant damage to it.
Extra D8 radiant, nice.
Yeah, extra D8 radiant. Let me see if that works. If it automatically. I just crit with your weapon.
Good.
Here, I'll just go ahead and just let me edit your weapon and see if I can add it. Yeah, I can. It's just 1d8. Let's call it radiant damage. Hold on. That should work now, so let me go ahead and roll again. Yeah, you got radiant damage added to your weapon. You know, you also have. Why don't because it's to every weapon. Why don't I do this? You guys have extra damage, and instead of making y'all just roll it, why don't I just add it to y'all's weapons?
I mean, because I don't know. You wanted to make us roll extra dice, and it's more fun, so we roll dice, and then we forget about it, and then we bitch about it, and we're like, "Damn it!" And you're like, "Well, that's gonna be the next time."
Yeah, that's why I'm just like,
Hold on,
so y'all don't forget it. So let me just go ahead.
Oh, I gotta be right back. I'm gonna explode from the waist down.
Okay.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Before
the
Benjiro
spicy
goes to
chicken.
bed, he's actually going to try that thing he was trying earlier in the day again.
Hmm.
He's going to try it at a later date once he gets more kind of relaxed and more ready to do it.
Damn.
What are you strength checking?
Don't worry about it.
No, what are you? Also, yeah, you try to absorb the energy from the water. Again, you spear it in. You can feel the energy around your glaive, but you can't get any.
Damn, so
You
close.
end up stabbing a fish.
As Kiriko, just go ahead and my God, Kiku.
Jello.
Kiku.
There is a character that has a similar name to Kiku.
Yeah, roll your sword because you roll actually a lot of dice now because of this damn extra damage I added on.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's a lot of dice.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right,
Damn.
boys, I can do damage.
Nice.
Wait, was that added to my arm blades?
No, I need to add it to y'all's weapons.
Yeah.
But just
Obviously,
like
I
what
wasn't doing it now because he was just looking at my shit.
My weapon doesn't do any extra damage.
God fucking damn.
I did just add
There's-
So now I don't have to roll the other dice now?
Yeah.
unless you want to do your other stuff to where you had to activate it to do it.
Okay, the activated ones.
Yeah, Benjo just retracts his glaive and goes, damn it. Oh well. It's close
Okay.
that time.
Yeah.
I believe the only extra damage that's like permanent is the bleeding.
Yeah.
In the Demon Slayer stuff I add prior.
Yeah, so you'll have to roll that stuff yourself. Let me find your sheet. Here, I'll just do Benjo first.
I didn't
Wait,
think I
you
had
don't-
any-
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have any extra damage. You just had
Yeah,
you
I
had
was
to
gonna say I
activate
don't have anything that does extra damage.
Ryle.
I just have things that do status effects.
I'm gonna just add it to your arm blades because that's what you use mostly.
Yeah. It's my primary weapon at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real point for me to use anything else.
How much damage is it that you're?
My
It's
bleeding.
King's power, right? 2d6 piercing and 2d6 slashing. So 4d6.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, here, I'll just do.
4d6 slashing and piercing.
And do piercing. It'll be added on to plus 4d6 here. It's added on to your already slashing damage you have, and then you have a plus 2d6 piercing.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes, and look at that
That's a lot of
6.
damage.
Look
Maybe
at that.
it's just
Look at
gonna-
that puny 6. That's to the 40.
Bender's
Oh,
just
wait.
gonna sit there on the side of the ship, just kind of looking defeated, just like.
Are y'all eloping?
That
Yes.
explains a lot. There's no water in my tank. That's why I'm coughing.
I'll put some water in it while that is. And I'm going to talk to you, Bendro, but I'll be right back first.
Okay.
I want to do something. Yeah. Come here. Pixie, I got to do something, girl. Get a move.
Oh yeah. You said you were gonna give me the Demon Slayer spells for the lightning shit.
Demon
yeah.
Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
My day be fine. My day be so fine. And then bam. They show me Demon Slayer gougings on my feet.
Sandra, what are you doing before you go to bed? At night?
I don't know. Not really much. I'm mostly just trying to get to the island.
All right. I'll just say you end up getting up, going, and laying down somewhere, or actually you'll just lay down on the deck.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been sitting there trying not to die for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting for Kiko to get back.
Kiku. Oh shit. She sneezed because I was talking about her.
That was me.
Oh.
Jello sneezed because
You son of a bitch.
Jello sneezed because you were talking about Claire.
Now, why are you exactly stabbing that fucking thing in there?
Don't worry about it.
Are you trying to get a fish? I mean, I can help you with that.
Bender just looks up at Kiko. It's like, no, I'm not trying to get a fish.
I asked the same thing.
And what exactly are you doing with your extending stick blade?
It's called a glaive. And what I'm trying to do is absorb the energy of the water.
You know, the best way to do that is being in the water, more than just stabbing a weapon in the water.
Well, I was able to do something similar to fire. So I'm trying to do it to water so I can take it back to the spirit world.
The spiritual world is enough salty air there is. Why are you trying to bring some already with you?
Yes, to help grow some plants. To fix an area that has nothing growing inside it. I want to grow something there. I wanna
Most
make it
things,
look
when it's not
new.
going to grow there, then it's mostly dead and not going to be growable. Now,
You can if you have the right type of energy. You can fix anything in the spirit world if you have the right type of energy.
is these your riddles things again?
No, this is what I've been learning.
Ryan's already told you about Ryan's already told you about the area that died because of what Ryan was doing with Kid.
No, she knows about that part, but she's like for the matter of she's saying, are you doing your real shit for the matter? It's like with enough energy, you can do whatever you want. It's like, is this a fucking riddle thing again?
Just goes, no, it's the truth. I'm working on it for a long time now.
I've been doing that for a couple of weeks.
Just realize, Ryan, you can attack even more than you already do.
What?
At level 15 Samurai, you just got this, but at level 15 Samurai, you have Rapid Strike, which means if you have advantage on an attack roll, you can forego that advantage, like get rid of advantage, and just give you an extra attack.
What the fuck?
So you already hit 3 times. If you have advantage on one of those, you can forego it and attack 4 times.
Oh,
And then with your weapons, if you hit at least once, you get 2 more attacks on a bonus action.
So that
So
if
you
he
can
gets
do-
advantage, he can just basically fuck it, screw the advantage, swing, swing, swing.
So
You can do
based
6
on-
attacks in one turn, and then action surge and do 5 more attacks.
So
Jesus
basically, I
fucking
can knock
Christ.
somebody
3 more
down,
attacks.
and then Zaza could just wail on them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can do 6 attacks, and then do action surge, and then do 3 more attacks. It's a total of 9 attacks in one turn.
You know what would be even more broken?
What?
If I'm grappling that same target.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Just grapple it like a giant bull's holding this man, and Ryan just over there stab, 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 stab.
Literally doing the Wolverine or the
Yes.
Baraka shit.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
Benjo's,
you'd be like
Benjo's
Baraka.
gonna look at Kiko and just go, "You want to know anything else?"
She's like, I think I gained enough knowledge for today. I think I'm good.
All right, you have a nice night.
You as well. She just kind of like looks you up and down like,
He's sitting down, actually.
Anything you're doing specifically, Ryan or Kiku? What about
What about?
you alright there, Royal?
Huh?
Who was saying what the fuck?
They just read what I posted in the chat.
Yeah, I just read it.
what are you doing, Ryan?
He's just gonna continue. I guess he's gonna go to the spirit world while he's sleeping and continue training to hopefully gain more abilities from the spirit world.
Benjo's gonna go into the spirit world and just continue working on the circle.
Okay. What are you doing, Kiku?
I mean, I guess I could go in the spiritual world and just fuck around in there. I don't like know what exactly to do.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I don't run into the fucking centipede again, and he like tries like, all right, bitch, I told you not to show up again.
Actually, Benjo's gonna try to use absorb energy into the glaive and use that and try to output the energy into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Roll a religion.
Religion?
Damn, your relationship is being terrible right now.
Well, you're in the spirit world, so roll it with advantage.
With
Oh,
advantage?
okay. Get it good.
That's
That's
12,
better
not
than
bad.
before.
Better than
Hey,
three.
you're able to use a little bit of the energy that you absorb from the surrounding areas and move it into the circle. It doesn't seem like you're doing it much faster than if you were just using your hand, but you're slowly doing it.
Damn, I am outpacing you so hard, Benjiro.
Oh my god, that rolled a 4.
Yeah.
God damn the clown.
Benjo's just like, damn it. Not again.
Not this fucking clown.
No, Benjo's just gonna keep on working with that because that is actually something he's trying to teach himself. So
Mm-hmm.
just kind of absorbing the energy and outputting the energy at the same time. So he's going to start working with that a bit.
As the next day just passes, you'll wake up in the morning.
Damn. Practicing with his martial arts and stuff like that.
Mhm. If you guys aren't going to really do anything too important, we will go ahead and just
Fast forward the days.
Yeah.
fast forward. We'll fast forward this whole day here as just
Bendra's actually going to try to do that water technique once today.
go ahead and just roll a legit.
Ah, there we go.
You are able to absorb some energy into your glaive.
Bendra was over there on the side of the boat, just kind of like, yes, kind of cheering to himself.
Y'all did anchor the boat this night so everyone could rest. And then y'all continued back up in the morning. As y'all are actually not too far off of the shore of these southern islands. As here, I'm going to activate back to this map so everyone can see.
Yeah.
Man, that loaded
Oh, wow.
immediately.
Yeah, this map is already preloaded all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. We traveled a long distance, actually.
Yeah, in just 2 days, you'll have a very fast ship.
I was gonna say I did choose one of the not. Did I choose? I chose the very fastest one, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. If you click on the pin messages, the first thing that pops up is your boat stats.
Oh yeah. 40% guns, 50% durability, 100% speed.
And I would say on that night, Bendra's going to try to release the water into
Yes.
the ground, and try to use the water to fill in the empty spaces in the
Yeah.
spirit world.
As
What
you
would I-
do that, you see the energy does give life to like the pieces of land that they didn't have life, but it does it in a very like almost like a wave. Like it kind of like goes in, then goes out, then goes in, then goes out, and it does a little bit of it, almost like a ripple. Like it does like a little ripple.
Just a ripple. Okay.
Yeah. So you have like the circle, but there are little rings, like ripple rings around in the circle that have energy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Benja just kind of looks at that and just goes, "That's interesting. A little bit more life is brought into this."
Yeah, Kiku, where are you going to land this ship? Oh, Bender or Sandro, you cannot stand up. You are just leaning, you're like on your side, sticking your head through like the grate of the ship, just puking that blood into the ocean.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Hey, you alright? You don't I know that's a dumb question, but
I ignore you and I spit blood into the ocean.
I don't think he wants to talk, Ryan.
I spit blood in agreement.
man,
I have agreeable sounds of gore shooting out of my throat.
I think he's more focused on puking right now than anything else.
He kind of like looks at you. He's like, I'm not a doctor, but I did find some old notes on some medicine from wherever I come from. I could try that on you if you like.
I just kind of stare at Stray, and I just very despondently shrug.
Ugh.
Yeah. As he goes over and like he just pulls out a book to like look over some of the notes.
And it's written in barbarian chicken scribbles.
Yeah, you you don't know what it is. Like, you
Absolute
cannot read it.
savage spoon eye language.
spoon eye.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. Damn. Okay.
As he's like, as he starts doing this weird motion with his hand, he then just puts his hands on you, and his hands start to glow a bit.
Foreign albino chimpanzee magic.
What?
Because then you just,
What are these sentences?
it feels like a shock just goes through your chest as like just a sudden just boom throughout your whole chest.
He literally
Damn.
defibrillated me.
Close. It's just like a whole boom throughout your chest, and you get this tingly feeling that just, it starts there and it just, shoots through your whole body. And now, after he does this, you do not feel sick at the moment. Like, you feel perfectly fine, as if you've never had the disease. You feel better than you have in weeks.
Sandro just kind of blinks. He slowly stands up, and you hear bones crack. He's been sitting for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like 36 at this point. So he like gets up, and you can audibly hear the bones and joints moving, and he just goes, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, you actually feel really good. As straight, like, he closes the book, he picks it up, he's like, I didn't completely get rid of the disease, but I hope that helped for just a bit.
Musashi shrugs and goes, "I don't know what the hell you did, but you're probably gonna need to do that anytime I need to do something important."
Right.
Only a temporary fix. It's not a care, it's a treatment.
I immediately go to where there's water, and I just start just chugging water, because I've at least lost like 3 liters of blood.
Yeah. But yeah, Kiku, where are you landing the ship?
I guess right around.
Well, actually, Kiku, you're sailing the ship. I need you to roll a perception.
Oh. Perception. What the fuck? Why isn't it not rolling? Did it roll for anyone else?
No.
God, what the fuck?
There it goes. What the fuck?
Why did it go privately too? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I had no public.
I'll reveal it there. Oh,
No, I already did it though.
That's 20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I see everything, boys.
You can see these. You can at least see this, because this is what you're paying attention to. I need everyone else to roll perception as well for something else.
Okay. Can I use my passive?
No, roll perception.
Okay.
No,
Just
roll it.
wanted to ask. Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I thought I could see everything.
15.
All right, Sandro, you're just busy drinking water right now.
Yeah.
Kiku, this is what you notice. You notice that there is something quite large swimming in the ocean, not towards y'all, but just in the distance. You can see the shadow of a creature swimming in the ocean, kind of just doing its own thing. So you know that there are some large things in this water.
We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him.
She was kind of like, oh god, this is why we don't go over here.
Hey, there's a grand Kyoso tradition of hunting the creatures of the sea and selling their oil for profit.
Benjo, you look out towards the island, or at least the coast y'all are near, as you can see some sorts of creatures running around or flying around in the forest near the coast, as these creatures do not look like normal creatures you've ever seen. But you can't quite tell what they are. You just know that they are shaped very weirdly.
And they look delicious.
Close.
Food.
Ryan, you're looking out to the coast too. You see these same weird creatures running around and flying around. Not quite sure what they are.
I don't know what they are, but they look edible.
But you also see something way out in the distance flying, basically at the plateaus in the center of the island. You can kind of guess that this, whatever it is flying out about that far towards the center of the islands.
Mm-hmm.
As this thing is huge. Whatever it is, it's flying and it is huge.
Oh, it can feed a whole village.
What is that?
What is what?
What is that flying up there? That is not a bird.
Now that Ryan's pointing it out, what does it look like? The silhouette.
It looks like a bird. No, it's shaped like a bird. It has wings, has a large body, but you can tell it has a longer neck and it has a long tail.
Looks like a giant bird. Wonder what it tastes like.
I don't suggest. I know we're far away, but that thing is gigantic.
It'll take a few more arrows to kill. Get enough people.
So it'll just take a little bit more time to take down.
Yeah.
Would Ryan know anything from like the myth, like the legends from where he lives?
I guess I'll roll history.
Yeah. I guess if everyone wants to know, just roll a history.
Can I use my passive on this?
Such wiped ass.
Fuck!
My giant bird history is bad.
Alright, one moment as I do some research.
Ironically enough, Kiku's probably the most appropriate to know what it is.
Well, Kiku's also existed for a lot longer than any of us. And probably has studied a lot more about the myths than any of us humans.
Goddamn mermaid.
Any of us normal mortals, okay?
Goddamn mermaid.
She's a fucking elf.
Motherfucking mermaid.
What you get from this, Kiku, is you don't get like what these creatures are, but what you know is that these islands, like the lore, the history about it, the urban myths about it, is that you should not come here. Because like people had originally tried to come back to these islands to just get in touch with the old kingdom. No one ever returns.
Yeah, because they're bitches.
No one ever returns. Those who actually do, like the sailors who go there and come back, surprisingly, talk about monsters and creatures that can swallow ships whole or swallow a whole army in, one bite.
Where exactly did I see the creature in the water?
1 second. You see the creature, y'all are right here. You see the creature just out in the distance, kind of here as it is moving more south. Looks like it's going to go in between these islands.
Kiku's just kind of like, I don't like this.
Well, let's stop here on this first island and check it out.
Do we plan on fighting anything or trying to avoid things?
Both. It just goes both.
Sanjuro shrugs and goes, well, I don't know. With a whale that big, you're going to need a whole crew to take it out. And what if we do kill it? How are we going to hoist it to the side of the boat?
As
bigger than the boat?
Kiku, you also get, there are a lot of tales of just giant monsters that you have to worry about, but a lot of the sailors and pirates who go near these islands talk about legends of you don't have to just worry about giant monstrous creatures. You have to worry about small creatures who want to lure you to your death, who trick you, deceive you, things like that.
Oh my god, it's a bunch of siren cat women.
Very specific on the cat thing.
Can Benzo try to get a fuel for the islands?
Twitch accounts.
What does its energy feel like?
Roll of religion.
Religion?
Yeah.
Roll a religion, my son, and don't look at their cleavage.
11.
As
Damn it.
you
That's about mid-range.
you try to get a feel for this energy. Usually that isn't a problem for you. Usually you could just feel the energy around you. But this area is filled with so much energy that it is overwhelming for you to just feel it out.
You look at it and you go blind.
As
But as like it basically feels like when you close your eyes and try to focus on it, it feels like you just get like a huge wave of nausea as you're just kind of thrown off balance by this just
as
energy.
everybody else just see Bendro just kind of close his eyes as we're looking out towards the island, and then just immediately just grab his head and just goes, "What the fuck?"
It doesn't feel
What?
evil. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like there's so much energy here, like more than just the spirit world had.
The fuck? This area. Damn.
I need all of y'all to like roll a perception again.
Hey.
This is good. So far good. So all good. All great. Perfect. This is great. As y'all like look at each other when Bendro does this, y'all start noticing some weird changes in y'all. Hiku, you're not in any contact with water, but you have started turning blue.
And Kiku's like, ah, shit.
Ryan, you notice your nails are getting longer and fur is popping up in weird
He's
places.
becoming a cat man.
No! This hasn't happened here before.
Sanjuro,
I'm turning into a gigantic fucking statue.
you are getting taller, but you're not turning into a statue. You're turning into like a actual furry,
Like
Minotaur?
You turn into like a minotaur.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
you were turning into a big minotaur. As Benjiro, you were also turning into. I'm not gonna. Your form isn't like a animalistic form.
Oh?
You feel like you're getting a little slimmer. Your ears are getting pointier.
You become a convoy. You have a tail and ears.
Your ears are getting a little bit pointier. You do grow a tail and ears, but basically you're a shifter, but Tanuki.
A shifter Tanuki.
Yeah.
Kiku just instantly like, get your bull ass on the center of the fucking boat and not fucking tip the boat on with your ginormous fucking thighs.
Bendro just looks at everybody and just goes, and he looks up at Ryan because he's the one like, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "You look furrier."
You look far more cat-like than I remember. And then you look at Sanjuro, and Sanjuro's just like,
You look taller for some reason.
Ryan looks at Bendro as he says, "You look furrier," and I'm just like, well, lions don't make that noise. But Ryan just goes like, "You've seen me like this before. It's not that much of a surprise, but I am pretty surprised that it's happening in this world."
And Bendro just looks over at Kyuko going, "You're blue."
I have seen her like this. It's not that big a deal.
You're blue.
Yeah, you start turning blue and
I'm blue, baba dee baba die.
Wait, Caleb, do I have a question? Do I have like that eye mask that Tanukis have?
Yes.
you have guy liner on now.
Guy liner.
Yeah. So
you
Musashi's just like Benjiro, like it's fine, you know, this is clearly just some magical nonsense going on, but all you can actually hear is and then
you can talk normally. Reading. You have common. You're a cow that talks.
It's funnier if I moo and they literally read the subtitles under me.
What happens to Stray and Kid?
Stray?
Oh my god, Kid. He turns into a table.
No.
Stray seems to be himself.
truthfully, none of us really did help him get spiritually in tune with his animals, so.
He seems to be himself. As Kid seems to have passed out.
Oh shit.
Kiku's like, he passes out a lot, don't he?
It's okay. We can use him as a chair.
Ryan looks at Musashi. He's like, "You're not doing that."
Should we depart onto the island now?
Yes.
Wait, where's Seto?
You see, isn't he the rat? Isn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
he's the rat.
oh my god! Isn't he? He's now one with the ship.
Benjo just goes. Should we go on to the? Where's Seto?
Oh yeah, wasn't Seto?
Seto was just under the deck for the longest time, but you guys see a small rat running towards y'all. As it gets close, it just jumps up and just like poofs into this weird green smoke as Seto just appears.
Musashi goes, "Oh, good! I was about to kill the verb."
As Seto's like, "What is going on? I woke up a rat."
We're at the island.
Musashi just looks at Seto and he just starts going.
Why do we have a
acting like he can't speak? Yeah,
we have a talking cow. Trust me, I don't know what's going on either, but for some odd reason, this place has both energies combined into it. It has the spiritual energy and the human world energy both in it, and a lot of it.
You're not fully right, but you're almost there. And I start turning the boat to go right about in here.
Sanjuro thinks about it for a second, and then he literally, as soon as he thinks of it, he just tells Benjiro, he's like, "You know who'd get a real kick out of this?
Riku."
No, old man.
Old man.
Benjiro just looks at Sandro and just goes, "He's on these islands."
Yeah, and he's gonna get a kick out of this.
He already knows it.
Musashi like points at you and he goes, "I mean, look at you. You're ridiculous."
Look at you. You're even more ridiculous.
And Musashi just shakes his hand and goes, No. You don't understand. I can blend in, but you." He just shakes his head and he just goes, "I don't know what cruel god dreamt up that image."
Animorph went halfway.
Benjo just looks at Sandro and just goes,
And then Musashi points at his horns and he goes, "Besides, these are great."
These are great.
It's great. Whatever you say, bullhead.
Ryan.
Musashi looks really confused, looks at you and goes, "Workshop that," and then he jumps off the boat.
No, where are you guys docking?
Right here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You guys get onto the beach. 1 second, let me fix this.
Ryan is going to take Kid under deck to a bed and lay him down.
1 moment. Yeah, you just take him to bed. Go ahead and you guys take a 10 to 15 minute break as I get some things.
Okay. Hydrate, everyone. Hydrate.
Yes, go water, hydrate.
I need to get some more booze.
I added the spells you said you would be okay with.
You added them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, one of them doesn't really do damage. It just when I go unconscious, my body starts moving on its own.
So you have a half-ass rage beyond death? Is that what you're
more like half-ass ultra instinct.
Is ultra instinct actually something in D&D?
There's a homebrew for it, but
of course there's a homebrew for it. Because if there's a homebrew to be Goku. Why you would want to be Goku, I don't know, because obviously the answer is being Raditz.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Vegeta, and I was like, that's the correct answer, but you said Raditz, and
I said, which is the even more correct answer.
yeah, Nappa. I don't know. He's close.
Nappa's great, but no one can properly be Nappa. No one's good enough to be Nappa. Maybe me.
The spell is called System Shock. Electricity surges through your muscles to puppeteer your body for the spell's duration. You suffer none of the drawbacks of being unconscious besides unable to speak. Additionally, at the start of each of your turns, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Is there a spell after that called Bioshock?
No.
Bioshock.
These are Demon Slayer oriented spells.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like Zansu.
You know that System Shock's a game, right?
Yeah.
System Shock 1 and 2.
As Benji just kind of looks around on the island, it's like, this is so weird.
Yeah, as you guys are as you guys got closer, it is just y'all see some things. Y'all see some normal animals like deers and things like that, but you see like humanoid creatures chasing those deers, but they are not human.
Do some of them look green?
Musashi just shakes his head and he's like, no wonder people and God abandoned this place.
More like the elves abandoned this place.
Who?
The elves.
Oh, you mean slaves?
Never mind.
Ryan just kind of looks at you. We're technically doing a job for an elf being here.
No, we're doing a job for the City of Lies Sato here about getting the rest of those books.
Yeah, I was gonna say Musashi kind of shrugs and goes, "Yeah, I thought we got bought by the Yakuza to do a little side run while we let Ray's territory settle itself out." And he's like, and he shrugs and goes, "But we need to get this done fast because we can't be away from the war front for too long."
And also, we might encounter the old man here again.
And Sanjuro also shrugs and goes, "Yeah, and who knows? And if we're lucky, one of the 2 remaining ones followed us here, save us some time."
One of the 2 remaining?
Yeah.
Pestilence or death.
I doubt Pestilence is going to move. Death is probably going to be recalled. He goes, he shrugs and goes, I don't imagine Nishina's going to need him down south. The pieces were already pretty much set.
Well, there is somebody here I do want to talk to.
Yeah, Mr. Musashi just kind of nods and goes, then let's tie up any loose ends here that we can and be gone from this place. He kind of like looks around and he's like, I don't think lingering in this place is a wise idea.
Well, we'll definitely get some experience here. That's for sure.
Musashi chuckles and goes, yeah, I'll get experience ducking under doors. And then he stops and he goes,
I realized I was just muted and I was like, getting under what doors?
So Musashi stops himself and thinks and he goes, oh my god, there might not even be a town here. It might just be an island of jungle. And then he just sighs and goes,
or at most ruins of a civilization.
That's more likely.
Musashi just shrugs and goes, yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
We need to figure out where these prophecy books are, though.
Oh, why don't we just ask the natives?
Good luck
Those
trying to
don't
catch them.
those
probably
don't
already
look like
dead.
friendly natives. And he
Do-
points
do
and he points to
you-
the humanoids that were chasing the deer.
Do you really think we could talk to these guys?
I mean, are those people?
They don't
I don't
look
know.
entirely like people.
Roll a perception.
All of us?
Yeah. Nice.
17. I got the lowest number, but it's still good.
Yeah, as y'all. Yeah, these creatures, these humanoid creatures that are running, you actually see some of them running and some of them flying above, as they are all very feathery, almost look like half bird, half person. As that they are running after this deer with spears, chunking it at it, they're trying to hunt it.
They're at that stage.
Sanjuro just kind of shakes his head and goes, "Yeah, I don't know. It might be a miracle if they even grasp the concept of communication between two civilizations."
I mean, we could establish ourselves as gods with the, as he points out to Zossi's rifle.
Sanjuro just looks at you, Benjiro, and he goes, "Well, I'm glad you volunteered to be the spokesperson."
Oh no, I can't convince people we're shit.
He goes, Sanjuro looks at Ryan and goes, "Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure that old smooth talker here can convince them that you're every bit of God that they need."
No, we're convincing them that he's God.
Musashi kind of nudges Ryan and goes,
That's what
"You know what to do."
Sure. We don't even know if they speak our language, though.
Musashi chuckles and goes, "They almost certainly do not."
Then how can I convince them of anything?
If they get out of hand, giant ear piercing bang will do the trick.
Sanjuro just like shrugs his shoulders and he goes, "Maybe we could draw him a picture."
But considering that they're bird people and we look like this, they may not even try to attack us.
Musashi shrugs and goes, "Actually, I kind of think we fit in perfectly."
Maybe not Kiku.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
You don't really look like you have animal features.
Yeah, you mermaid. You're a mermaid. You're not an animal. You're a mermaid.
She's an elf.
A sea elf, mermaid, same thing.
I just draw my hood.
Ryan just kind of gives up on that argument. That did not
Well, shouldn't
honestly
we just go up
exist.
and just try to talk to them?
They're probably more loose savages. If you want to give it a go, go ahead. Exactly. Do you even know where possibly the books may be at?
If
Sato?
there's ruins, it's most likely there.
Bidger just looks at Sato, just like, do you know where they might be at?
I've never been here in my entire life. I have no idea.
Yeah. So Musashi just looks at Ryan and Benjiro and he's like, "Okay, so since y'all need help inevitably," and Sanjuro just like looks at y'all and he does this like, God damn it! So I'm not like in front of y'all. I can't do the joke, but like, it's like this weird like, oh, like, you know, panic, help, you like shit, right? Like opening your mouth and like screaming help or whatever, like shaking your arms in the air violently. Like, have y'all ever seen Team America World Police?
I'm pretty sure if we need help, you'll know.
Yeah. The joke in that is they're like, "So do you know the signal for help is?" And that's what he does. He like lifts his arms.
What's it called again?
Team America World Police.
Team.
It's the guys who did South Park, and it's the puppets.
Oh,
God.
those things.
Yeah,
I think I saw some of it. It's fucking
yeah,
stupid.
it's great. Whenever they're like, look, you're going undercover as a terrorist. Here's your like, he's like, here's your
Help!
like,
Help!
you know the
I'm being
sign.
repressed.
Well, we should probably just hop down and just look around. Just kind of explore, you know?
Yeah, you guys get up onto the beach. I'm going to move y'all to a map.
That you're probably preparing as we were.
Yeah, I'm
talking.
preparing it a little bit.
Yes.
As there are going to be creatures y'all have never seen before on here as well that you'll.
Stop.
What the fuck is this?
Death by Punta.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
God.
It's like y'all get onto this beach. Y'all get like a small boat rowed to the beach. Y'all get on it. Y'all see, over to y'all's left a bit. Y'all see the deer finally being surrounded by these bird people. Down the beach a bit, you see a dead ox with these weird things just eating at it. You don't know what these things are, but they are tiny and they are just swarming this dead ox.
Victor nudges Sandro, points over at that.
He's like, don't compare me to him. He was weak in the herd.
He was weak in the herd.
And nature claimed him.
Well, are we going to try to fight those things so we know what we're up against, or do we want to talk to those bird people?
Maybe not interrupt their hunt that they're currently doing.
Or we'll just wait till their hunt's done, or we can help them with it. Oh.
Yeah, Musashi just shrugs and goes, I'm just waiting to see how long it takes for them to start throwing spears at you.
As also down the beach a bit, you also see this weird, it's a humanoid. It's giant, and it's just kind of, looks like it's just splashing in the water. His toes are peeking out of the shallow water as he's just splashing in it.
He's just a big, one less chromosome than us giant. Just fucking around.
Like
it knows what's for.
Like it's just a giant human?
Listen,
yeah, but like a giant dumb.
I'm still preparing a bit. I'm sorry.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
good.
We're still pretty much in an hour of the session.
Wait, so what's worse? Having one more chromosome or one less?
One less.
Interesting. All right, I'll be right back. I'm waiting for the savages to murder my my two companions. Whenever they need me, whenever they need me, I'll be there to successfully colonize the island. If you know what I'm saying.
There's only two possibilities with that sentence. That it will not disclose.
Oh, these things are... This is cool. How they're gonna have fun on this island. You guys, you know how y'all say I don't really throw a lot of dungeons at y'all?
Yeah.
This entire island is a dungeon.
Oh no.
So
Damn.
y'all are probably gonna be on this island for a long while.
Okay.
For a
Nice.
lot of sections.
Nice.
Yeah. I think
I'm also sorry, you guys. I got raided. I was talking to them for a bit, so.
as I activated a map,
Okay. So what are we doing?
well, I'll see you on the map, and then y'all can decide.
Okay.
Everyone scatter as soon as we get reloaded.
Yes.
Everyone just starts scattering. The DM pauses it.
Because he knows you, Kiku. He knows you. Out of everybody, out of all of our characters that's willing to wander, is usually your character that tends to wander off into the map.
Yes, Seth. By the way, you found exactly what the
Damn.
what the code is for whenever you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly it. That's exactly what you do. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh, Arakakra. Oh no.
That's what I thought they were. I wasn't completely
What
sure.
the hell is this thing?
They could have been Kinku, but yeah.
Oh god, those are raptors. Oh god. Or compies, one of the two.
They are velociraptors, as they are just tearing into this dead ox.
Oh god.
As this thing over here, it's just, you see it has coral on its back, so it looks like it spends a lot of its time in the water. But right now, it's just kind of in the shallow part, just splashing around.
Just kind of chilling, but man, is one ugly ass bastard.
Damn it! I was like, I'll go talk to that thing over that way.
Man, those are
As
Jesus.
when you guys move, don't just move like across the whole map, because there are certain things that,
Oh, so do this instead.
just go one at a time. What are y'all doing?
Well, I'm going over to talk to the what
The giant.
Ninjiro said was the ugly thing.
Thing over here. In
Oh
the
my
water.
god, that looks like a troll.
Because I find that offensive.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god, I'm so fat. How'd I fit on the boat?
I'm gonna pause here. As Kiku, you're walking towards this thing. Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just walking?
Chilling.
I'm just walking.
Hey, you start walking towards this thing. As it notices you coming close, it stops splashing in the water and just stares at you. As you get close, as it looks like it's angry that you're getting close to it, as it's just and it starts splashing water towards you.
Hold on. I was fucking sheet open up. Swear to God, sheet. Character sheet. I start talking into Aquatic, telling it to calm down.
Clam down.
It does not understand a word it's saying to you, as it's yelling, and it stands up. And this thing is huge.
It doesn't speak language.
It's about as tall as Sandro right now.
Like, get out of my way. Get out of here.
As it's just stomping in the water.
Yes.
I take a couple steps back, like keep my gaze at him, and then start trying to talk into Giant, like I'm not here to hurt you.
Again, doesn't understand a word you're saying.
It's a fucking troll.
It walks forward as it's just yelling, stomping its feet.
Fuck.
All these creatures, this is the one you should probably know about.
What does... No, I'm in the wrong spot. Where is it?
Roll an insight.
Yeah. Insight.
Cock ass.
You don't really get anything.
Do we hear this thing roaring over here?
Yeah, y'all heard it roar.
They're all right.
What's going on over there?
I think also these things probably heard it roar too.
Yeah, you saw that these things heard it roar. Some of the Aarakocra kind of turn, which causes the deer to break off and run.
Oh.
As then these Aarakocrans are they're some of them try to chase after it, but the deer just gets away.
Damn.
As the Aarakocrans just kind of stop and look down in defeat. And then they just turn around and look at the roar, and then they notice y'all.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
I'm still waiting at the beach. I'm looking at Benjiro and Ryan, and I'm like, well, they're waiting.
What are these things over here doing?
Those things are still just chowing down.
They're far away enough and to not be bothered
And
by
Benjamin
the
just
thing.
looks at Ryan and just like, you want to deal with that thing that just roared?
I feel like we know who's the blame for that.
We do. But do we really want to leave them fighting a creature that we don't know about on this island by themselves?
Iku,
I'm sure they're able enough.
Are you staying here or are you leaving?
I'm still slowly keep backing away.
Yeah, that's fine. You keep backing away. You notice that it follows kind of you, but it doesn't go on land.
Oh.
Oh.
Kiku just kind of like steps more away from the water, and she's like, "You can't really walk on land, can you?"
As it's walking back and forth right here, as just ow, ow, ow.
I want to do something interesting.
You're gonna electrocute it?
No, God, no.
Yeah, because if Musashi was here, he'd be like, oh, throw him on the land, see how he likes it.
I step a little bit closer, but not too close, and I throw some like fish into the water.
Hey, you throw some fish in the water. It does not care that you threw some fish in the water. It's stomping over here and trying to reach you with its hands. It can't quite reach you though.
It wants you.
It's gonna eat your ass.
She just kind of like, yeah, and then just walks away.
Noticing you walk away and it can't get any closer, it looks defeated as it just kind of sulks back into the water. You see that it just walks deeper and deeper and then just goes under. You follow its shadow. It swims incredibly fast underwater.
Damn.
He cruises his eyes like, oh, fuck, I'm glad I didn't try to do a swimming contest with it.
That's why I was saying, out of everything that might
I just found something we could swim extremely fucking fast.
Okay. But we also might have another problem.
What you do?
It's what you did.
As Benjamin points to the Arakakra looking at us.
The bird people.
You see that they're kind of like on the ground around these trees. They're not really getting any closer than this.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them, I guess you can kind of tell that this one is dressed a bit more
ceremonial.
Yeah, compared to the others. As it flies over here and lands, it doesn't look angry. It's looking at y'all with like a tilted head, like questioning like what the hell y'all are.
Spedger just kind of pushes Ryan on the shoulder. Just like, well?
Ryan looks at you. He's just like,
do your thing.
I'm always a negotiator. I know I'm good at it, but
do your thing.
Get off my token.
Get off me. Like,
Get the fuck. My Wi-Fi is being a little weird, and all sound from Discord cut off.
Oh no.
It's back now, but
Alright.
Ryan's just gonna ask, do you speak our language?
It tilts its head the other way.
That's a no.
As it opens its mouth as if it's talking, but all that's coming out is just tweets and screeches.
They're that level of intelligence.
Yes.
I guess Ryan will extend an arm blade and just kind of Jesus the cat.
That was perfectly timed.
You're a lion too. It's just extend the arm blade, and Ryan just.
Leslie came up. He's like, "What you guys doing?"
They wouldn't understand that either. Even if Ryan did do that, which he didn't. Ryan's just gonna try and make an illustration of like where he's from, I guess. Like kind of draw it in the sand. Like
roll a performance.
I am good at that. Can I use passive, or are you gonna
No,
force
you
me to
cannot.
roll?
Force him to roll.
Shh. Oh, 19.
Hey, 19.
I have a plus 10 to it. Thank God.
As are you drawing like the islands? Or are you drawing like basically like the city?
Basically, the capital of Oshina. Kind of the shape of kind the shape of Kyoso, not including this island.
Yeah, as it seems to like nod and like it understands what you're doing as it flies down next to you and takes its spear and right next to your drawing draws a crude shape of the northern island that y'all are on, marks a location on it, and then right next to the island is a whole bunch of trees with huts in them and things like that, and just
you're gonna need
basically
to
showing like this village.
Yeah. Okay. At least I got the gist of it, because you cut off when you were starting to begin the explanation.
I heard him fine.
But besides the island, and the spot where they were trying to indicate, but I understand that it's their village.
Yeah.
Bendro is going to kind of motion to himself and his group, like he points at the Arakakra, points to us, and points towards the village, like, can you take us to the village, as he words that to him.
Roll a performance.
You should have let me do it.
Well, I'm pretty good at it. Decent at it too. Damn.
Nope.
With advantage, I would say you're helping him.
Yeah, I would be helping. Nope. Good.
I didn't even roll.
They don't quite understand what you're asking. They kind of tilt their head again.
Ryan just kind of pats Bendro's shoulder, like, let me take care of this. And
Bendro's is holding his bridge of his nose like, I'm too sober for this shit.
Ryan puts his hand to himself and kind of crouches down and points to the drawing that they made of their village.
Mm-hmm. You just point to it?
Puts his hand on himself, then points. Well, let me restart that. Hand on himself, points to the Anacocra, then points to the drawing of the village.
No, Stan, get down.
What's your cat doing?
Okay.
He's hopping up in my lap.
Oh.
Thank you, Wolfie.
Roll a performance as well.
Okay.
And I'll help him with it too.
19 again.
Yeah, he understands, but roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, like if they would be willing to take us.
Yes.
Are you helping me with that too?
Yes, I'm helping you with that.
Well, you might not need it because if you remember, you have like some things.
Oh yeah, for charisma checks. I have advantage already for it, or
You see, you
No,
have.
if they seem like they're allies, you can immediately command them to do something if they can understand you. Commanding
They're being
presence, I think
friendly.
it
They're
is.
not being allies.
Yeah. But yeah, you're being helped. That works.
Yeah.
As it nods. As then before you like it like motions for y'all to come, but before y'all take a step, it like puts its hand up to stop and then points to this bush right here and shakes its head no. So go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
I feel like I kind of understand it myself. 20.
You see that this bush, unlike the trees and bushes around it, this bush seems to have weirdly moving branches. Like it doesn't move with the wind; they move kind of on their own. You can also, and it also has like a weird bark design. Like instead of like normal bark, it looks like it looks like bark, but you can tell there's a slight difference to it. As in, you also look around, you see that it also is on a few other bushes and trees in the area. As yeah, the Aarakocra just shakes his head no, and then just like motions to follow him as he walks this way.
Technically, don't go into moving on their own plants, I guess. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, even though we could probably take it.
We could take it, but he's giving us heed warning.
Yeah.
As in the Aarakocra just like tweets and screeches at the other ones as they all like kind of screech in unison. As yeah, they start flying off in their own. Or these three do. These two right here kind of stick with y'all.
Okay. Escorts.
So these ones are flying back that way?
Yeah. As yeah, anything y'all do on the way as they're just walking through this, at least this part of the forest?
Benjamin's just going to take a look around the forest. Just kind of admiring the environment.
Roll a perception.
Our rolls are really low. Thank God we have really good modifiers.
Yes.
As when you're getting, you see a few bushes and trees that look like the one he said no to. You actually see it quite a bit. As you see that it's quite often in this forest that you see trees that move on their own or have weird bark. The ones that just kind of stand out a bit.
Yeah.
You also see like there are large trees that again look like this as the Aarakocra are doing their doing whatever they can just to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
So those things are dangerous, but they're so common that they know not to fight them.
And considering they can fly, they would have much more of an issue with them.
Yes. Well, they can outright avoid them if they can fly, but because we're land-based, as Benjiro says that, because we're land creatures, they're trying to guide us safely through this forest. So, and trying to avoid all these dangerous trees.
Right.
Yeah, but with that perception, you can see that there are normal animals. There are deer and elk and things like that that just kind of roam through the forest. Normal forest animals. You see squirrels. You see other tanukis running through the forest.
We see two what?
You see tanukis running through the forest.
Aww.
You see just normal forest animals, but you also see other animals you just never seen or wouldn't expect. Like you would expect wolves, but these wolves are like
big.
No, not big. These are like skinny. They are kind of low to the ground, very muscular legs. They look like they have spikes on their elbows area, and they are running incredibly fast.
What the fuck?
Do you have an image for that? Because
That
As
sounds
it-
cool.
As they're running incredibly fast, you see that some of them jump and just disappear and then reappear like 30 feet away.
They're like blink.
Oh, they're blink dogs.
As let me.
That's the D&D version of these things.
oh, those blink dogs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen a lot of blink dogs in D&D, to be honest. So, kind of forgot what they look like.
As then the Aarakocra stops at one point and points out to one of the trees again that it said like no to. As you notice, this one is actually moving wildly as it just like it pulls. This tree pulls itself out of the ground, stands up on these like trunk legs and just swings at this giant creature that was like attacking it. As you see these just two giant things attacking each other, I will show you the art of what these things fighting each other are.
I'm imagining one's an int. I don't know yet.
You see this thing
Yep, that's an int.
Yeah, a tree.
fighting. Let's see, what could I make it fight?
You can make it fight anything you want.
A Durgar.
I can make it
Not
fight whatever
Durgar.
I want. You see it fighting one of these.
Oh,
A hill troll. Or a hill giant.
Nope. It's not a hill giant.
That's not.
Mm-mm.
I think that's a troll.
No, not a troll either. It's a Shrek.
A Shrek? Ogre.
Yeah. As maybe I could get a better map than this. 1 second. Y'all go ahead and just talk amongst yourselves while I again go grab.
What the hell is that?
No clue. There's a tree with a face. With something with very large lower teeth.
Looks big though.
We haven't died yet? Oh, that's good. All right, I'll leave y'all to the diplomacy. I'm gonna go explode my ass again.
There's no diplomacy right now. We already made this diplomacy with the birds.
We're not dead. Diplomacy's been initiated.
Yes. Even though we could probably kill these guys pretty easily.
Yeah, but then we would have to deal with those things as he points to the trees.
Yeah.
As Benjamin points to all the trees that look similar to it.
There are quite a bit.
We are technically surrounded.
Well, they're not trying to do anything to attack us.
Yet, because we've been avoiding them. Guarantee you, if we got into their territory, they would start attacking us. This place is interesting, though. I enjoy this place. Yeah.
Considering you spend a lot of your time in the spirit world.
Considering you guys don't.
I only use it to benefit myself.
You don't think I'm doing the same? I just do it in a different way.
Anything you're doing, Kirko?
Kiku.
Who the
Kiku?
fuck?
I'm sorry. Don't
The name
blame
is
me.
very
The
similar,
best-
I'm aware.
Mess up counter. Ding.
I'm gonna start drinking soon. Fuck this.
I'm about to start drinking too. You keep messing up my fucking name.
Don't make a drinking game out of this.
How many times will Jello mess up the name?
I just got back home from long ass trip and I had to deal with crazy religious family.
That's fair. That is
I
fair.
guess I'm just kind of like taking in awe of the place and this like, oh, the stories are true.
What stories?
About the place
Yeah.
as being told as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
other pirates, sea mates.
So what have you heard about these islands then?
Besides most people not really ever coming back, what makes me kind of scared of leaving the boat there, to be fully honest, because I don't really want to be stuck here, nor do I want to deal with that thing that didn't really like me to have talking to it.
It did sound very angry you were approaching on its territory.
Reasons why I don't usually come to this island.
Have you ever been here before?
Do you think I'm that crazy to come to this island?
Maybe once, knowing you. Just to see what it's like. 'Cause that seems like something you would do.
What is that blank expression what the comedian does where he just kind of blinks? Like, just blinks?
Kevin?
Yeah, he just like, Kiku just kind of like, this blank reaction just like blinks and looking at you like,
Like, what? I mean, am I wrong? That seems like your personality. At least what I've seen of you.
yes, that's the one I was looking for. I don't know why, the fucking frog.
Vengers just goes, why are you looking at me like that? That just seems like something you would do.
Really
You
big.
really don't know.
Bit back.
I mean, come on, Kiku. You've probably been here once or twice.
Jello, have I ever been here?
No, you have never been here.
I was about to say, I've never been here. Like, Jello, we haven't really dived too much into Kiko's past or her backstory too much, so wouldn't know. I mean, I know she was a courageous sailor, but not that stupid of dealing with this shit.
Yeah, you never came down here. You knew not to come down here.
Ever found any other places that has this wild of an energy before?
No, you have never heard of any places like this.
Damn. This place seems like fun, though.
Fun if you're meaning by issue in every turn of a corner that you could go in, you could get totally eaten alive, sure.
It's better than dealing with the mainland people.
Kiku kind of goes like with a yeah, you guess. So like, she's trying to like find a way to argue, but she, at the same time she's like, you're kind of fucking right.
As you guys start getting to the part of the forest that like you start seeing less and less of those weird trees and bushes and stuff like that, and you start hearing in the distance the sound of like civilization. Almost.
Weirdly civilization.
Weirdly civilization, almost civilization. You hear like noises and things like that as if like you're coming into a town. As in you go around this tree and you see a village kind of like built within the trees. And you see houses way up in the trees. You see houses up on the ground. And you see that it is dominated with mainly Aarakocrans, but you see more than just Aarakocrans. You see other humanoid creatures and things like that, as you even see some humans.
What? Huh? I just got back.
Kiku just raises an eyebrow, like, what the fuck?
And you even see some humans.
Kiku looks at you, Benjiro's like, not deal with the mainlands, huh?
Well, we haven't engaged with them yet, so we don't know if they're as assholey as the ones from the mainland.
Or if they have the same intelligence.
These houses are actually really well made.
Oh, we're at the
as I'm
Aarakocra's village. Yeah, I went away for a second.
Benji's gonna ask the Aarakocra, is there anybody that speaks our tongue? Like, is there anybody here that speaks our language?
It like turns and looks at you. Again, you know, it's a bird, so it's walking forward, but it turns its head all the way around. And so then it cocks its neck like it doesn't understand what you're saying.
As Benjo motions to his mouth, like, and to himself, like, is there anybody that, like, he motions like he's trying to talk? Like, moves his hand down, like, from his mouth, like, speak like us. As he goes, like,
roll a performance.
Hands down and points to himself.
Roll that performance! And roll better than last time. That is better than last time, but...
What did you roll? 12. It kind of like understands a little bit what you're saying, as it just kind of like it shrugs a bit and then it kind of nods.
Like yes nod or no nod?
And not like yes. Yeah, like yes. It nods yes.
Okay. As Benja's just kind of like motions, like, can you take us to them?
It's nodding its head yes, and kind of like motions like where it's going.
Okay.
As let me activate this map. You guys.
Tree village.
Forest village.
Technically the same thing.
Yeah.
Technically, a foot up your ass is a toe up your butt.
Sorry, what up your butt?
Those are vastly different things.
No, what up your butt?
Oh.
What do you have up your butt, Claire?
I don't have anything on my butt.
You sure?
Loading, stuck at 95%.
95%.
I'm gonna pause it because I don't want y'all just running around.
Okay, we're not there yet, but okay. very zoomed in on me.
Oh,
Very
okay.
zoomed in on us.
I'm here, but I'll probably be back to me in no time.
Very awkward angle.
Oh wow.
This is a very weird symmetry.
Dear God.
Yeah,
We're
but
in a
no,
village
you-
full of these freaks.
You see that this village is filled with just a mismatch of different things. Again, it's mainly populated by Aarakocra or these bird people, but you see other creatures like these, whatever this is, and you see these weird blue flame-like people here. I'll even show you the art of these guys. Actually, they're made of water, but they're walking around.
Jesus.
Oh, so I can speak in their language. Hold up.
Oh, water genasi. Okay. And those things are like gnomes.
Yeah, but you even see some humans here.
Probably more like dwarves.
Yeah, the Aarakocra, they kind of like lead you here. These two kind of fly off and go do their own things.
Okay.
As this one kind of like turns y'all, motions to the village, and then nods its head and flies off.
Like, did the welcome kind of thing.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, I will unpause. But you also notice this village it's active. You see people talking with each other, trading, everything like that. You don't see a currency. You see that like they just trade goods. Like one Aarakocra hands this guy gives him a few like tools, and Aarakocra gives him food.
Ah. Okay.
Ryan still has the best things on him.
Does anybody sound like they're speaking Kyoso?
Not what you can hear. What you hear is that most of them are speaking in languages some of y'all might not understand. Anyone here know Sylvan?
Sylvan.
I'm only really asking one person because only one person should really know if they know it.
If you're talking to me, all I know is aquatic, common, elvish, and giant.
Okay. You can kind of understand a little bit of this because it's the base form of Elvish. Sylvan and then Elvish. Sylvan is basically like ancient Elvish.
Okay, so I know.
Oh yeah,
it's like,
I know.
You can pick
Elvish.
up a few. You can pick up a few words.
so this is more the ancient.
well,
the
both-
ancient.
Both me and Zasi know a little bit of Elvish too, but
Yeah.
but not as extensive. We know New Elvish, remember?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, so I can understand some of the for the factor of the like old elvish what's being said.
Yeah. You know some words. Like you pick up just a few words here and there, just like trade. You know, food, this, just basic words.
Okay. Ryan knows Dwarvish. Does he hear anything along those lines?
No, not being said. Or actually, roll a perception. All y'all roll a perception.
Nat 20.
Oh, they're not talking now yet.
So all that's good. Y'all hear a mismatch of different languages. The main language you hear is Sylvan. So like those who know Elvish, you pick out a few words here and there. Ryan, you do hear some Dwarvish in the distance. Bindra, what languages do you know?
Elvish and Common.
Okay. And Sanjuro, you know Common Dwarvish, Elvish. So you're picking up a few words too, Sanjuro. You do end up hearing someone out in the distance. You're not quite sure where speak in Common.
Huh?
Y'all hear someone in this village speak out in Common.
Which direction?
Just off northeast.
Northeast.
Ryan heads off that way.
Benja's doing the same.
Yeah. As you get right here, you see these two humans. They kind of like look at y'all up and down. As one of them's like, "How the hell did you get here?"
Finally, someone that speaks Kyoso.
We got.
Yeah, I
here,
mean, I come from Kyoso.
We come here from. We came here by ship.
That was a bad idea.
Well, we haven't encountered many problems so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're lucky to run into some of these air crocrans.
Why are they the nice ones on this island?
Oh yeah, these guys surprisingly are very welcome to strangers and visitors of the island. Opens up trade for them.
Fair. But
They get new things to help build up their village.
what do these guys look like, by the way? Do they just look like normal humans, or do they look like animals like us?
They look like normal humans. You see that some of them have like some animalistic features, like maybe some ears or some fur patches, but that's really it.
So not as far as long as me and Saucy then.
Yeah.
Me, me, and Benjro.
Yeah.
Not Benjro, Sandro.
Yeah, Sandro. Yeah.
Sandro's a.
We actually came here looking for something.
He kind of laughs. Yeah, so did I. And look what that got me. I'm stuck here, but I actually enjoy it. This life here is.
What were you here
it's
looking
nice.
for?
Oh, this place is filled with ruins. There's ruins filled with treasure, and well, every pirate's dream is to become filthy rich.
One of our companions want books of prophecy.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people who shipwreck here talk about books and an ancient library that holds infinite knowledge and things like that. If you're into that stuff, you can possibly find it here. It's an urban myth or urban legend. I don't know if it's true.
We have the first book of set.
First two.
The first two of the prophecy.
Yeah. It could be true. I don't know. I stopped looking for treasure and books and things like that when I found this village. This village has treated me well. I've learned new things. You know, if you're trapped on this island, look at settling down. And this village is a nice place. There's not many Aarakocra villages, but you might find one or two in the forest.
Do you know where these ruins are?
Most of the standing ruins will be on the eastern part of the North Island or all throughout the South Island.
Okay. Is there any dangers we should look out for?
Oh, plenty.
Concerning those weird lizards eating that buffalo and whatever
Oh.
roared.
The forest is actually very tame compared to the rest of the island. There are a lot of things you can run into in the forest if you're not careful, if you don't look for the clues, but the rest of the island, oh, you best be careful.
From what we heard, this island's a lot more dangerous than anything we can find on the mainland.
Oh yeah, the waters itself are more dangerous than anything on the mainland. Hell, I'm sure any creature from the water can take out Nishina's army like that. It's just...
I wouldn't think that, that's for sure. I mean, we've been fighting Nishina's army for like the last, what? As he looks at Zossi, 2 months?
How long has it
It's been
been?
about a month and a half. It's been about a month and a half.
Jesus,
Almost 2 months.
we are going a lot faster than I thought, and
Yeah, that's what Merida was mentioning about towards the rest of the group, but when she was still with the group. For the matter, like, you guys are trying to do this, like, with no, like, rest. I'm getting tired. She's like...
Yeah, we were dealing with Nishina's men for about the last about month and a half now.
We've pretty much
Decimated.
we decimated a majority of their forces. We killed
Yeah.
we killed conquest.
I don't want to hear about war and politics and things. I'm on this island for a reason.
He's like, fuck
You
your shit.
mentioned you were a
Fuck your soul, I
pirate,
don't care.
right?
I was a part of a crew, yeah.
Do you
Did
know
you
a pirate
know
by the name
Ryu?
Ryu, yeah.
I knew of him. I've never met him. Oh, he's a dangerous foe. I mean, he was considered the pirate king for a while, but then Raiden popped up and became the pirate queen, and
Yeah.
he ended up coming down to the south, and that's the last I heard of him.
About that, he's one of our allies, and he went up there to hopefully get Raiden to help us.
Oh, well, that's cool. Again, I don't care about politics and what's happening on the outside world. This island and this town is really all I care about now.
So, what's there to do on this island then?
Well,
what do you guys do for fun?
it's peaceful here. Like I said, don't have to worry about anything. For fun, you can go out and hunt, try your luck at fighting some of the creatures in the forest. Just don't go out of the forest. Forest is a safe area.
So, outside the forest is more dangerous, and that's where the ruins are.
Yes. Forest, safe. Outside of the forest, not so safe.
What's your name, by the way?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
My party doesn't.
That's
My
usually
party-
my job, but alright.
My party doesn't really do this. Doesn't really make me name NPCs that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a random one. I'm gonna do.
I would say Harold, but Harold's already been taken by a tiefling.
Hear that under your breath. Fuck you.
Well, in the mainland, my name was Konda, but here I go by the name Elray. That's my given name here.
Benjiro, nice to meet you. As Benjiro pulls out a unopened bottle of sake and gives it to him, going, "Here, thank you for the information."
Oh man, I haven't had sake in a while. I mean, the alcohol here is pretty good. Eric Rokins can make a really good. What do they call it? It's. I mean, in their tongue, it's called but it roughly translates to like mead, something like that.
Mead, you say?
Oh well, here you gave me this bottle. As he runs inside this building, comes out and gives you a small bottle of mead. This is roughly around the same price as a bottle of sake.
Right.
Just looks at him and just goes, "What's the alcohol content on this?"
Not quite sure. It's
natural.
It's not really as strong as sake, but it tastes fantastic.
Ah, okay.
Fermented honey.
Can't wait to try it. Thank you.
I've tried mead before. I apparently don't like alcohol at all.
I've tried mead before too, and I've liked it.
I drink
alcohol. You just got to get used to it. First time trying alcohol, you're not going to like it unless you try really good.
I've tried it multiple times, and my tongue is just like bleh.
Yeah. As Benjiro thanks him for the information. By the way, is there any way I can find? Is there any way I can find anybody here who knows how to make a map of the island? Or
yeah, I can. Yeah, if you go talk to one of the Naiades, they know how to map pretty well. They're very good cartographers.
The
Naiades?
blue
Yes.
things.
It's confused.
Yeah, as he nods to you, Ryan, as he points to this one up here. He's actually our best cartographer.
Does he speak how we speak or understand what we say?
Yeah, he knows Kyoso.
All right.
Okay.
We shall speak to him.
As Ventro sticks his glaive into the dirt right here and just launches himself up here.
Ryan just jumps up there.
As I just looks up, he's like, I was gonna tell y'all could just, use the buildings. They're all connected, or just climb the tree, but y'all got it.
Well, Ryan just jumped straight up there. He didn't really need to use his weapon.
Ventro could have just flew up there, but he chose to use the glaive.
All right, but we'll get back to you in a second.
You
Kiku,
did
what are you
property
doing?
damage to the earth. How dare you?
It can be fixed.
What are you doing, Kiku?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're just wandering around.
Pretty much. I mean, there is nothing else for me to do. There's nothing that I know what to do.
Talk to
You can
people.
do anything you want.
Talk to people. Get information.
No.
Oh, bad.
And honestly, doing that to one of these wouldn't be very efficient.
Water dick.
It would just fall apart.
It'd be like a pressure hose. I heard
That's how they keep everything so clean. They power wash everything.
If you're not going to do too much.
I'm not really
Kiku.
doing anything, so no.
Sandra, are you doing anything specific?
I think he's still blowing his asshole out in the toilet.
No,
He's here.
I got roommates, so y'all will hear him in the background now. I don't think I'm doing anything specific. If you guys don't discover something soon, Sanjiro's gonna wander out into the wilderness and just start killing shit.
Well, they're about ready to get something really handy. If you give us a second.
As we'll go back to y'all too. As y'all get closer to this blue thing, from a distance, it looked like it's made out of water. But as you get closer, Bindro, you can tell this guy is made out of pure energy. It's very similar to the energy of water, but he is made of pure energy.
What were they called again?
A Naiade.
Naiade. What was his name? Or did we get that?
You haven't got his name.
What was this guy? What was this guy's name again? Here?
Elra.
Elra. Benjiro kind of just walks up to him. Goes, hello. Elra told me you can make us a map?
Yes, I can. What would you like?
The map of this island, say passages way through the forest. Preferably.
The forest is the safe passage.
Yes, we know. That's what Elrond told us. But we're looking to go to the ruins because we have a job to do.
For one
we
of
need to
our
look for the books.
compatriots.
Yeah, we're looking to get the books of prophecy. The ones that were written by Alrata.
I know about him, but again, it is dangerous out there. If you want to travel there, you must be prepared.
Andrew just kind of looks at us already. It's just like, We're not already prepared?
No, I mean, prepare to run if you have to.
Oh,
It's very dangerous. People die out there all the time. Creatures from the forest, even our strongest creatures in the forest, don't venture out too far past the trees.
what can we exactly expect?
Well, keep an eye in the sky. Those there are large creatures that fly around.
I saw one of them from our ship. What exactly was that thing?
As he sits there and thinks, like, in your tongue, what would be uh don't know if you have a word for it. I'll try to sound it out. Dragon, something like that.
Ryan just goes kind of wide-eyed. I thought those were just myth.
Oh, yes. No, they're not. They are very real, very dangerous. You will die.
You will die. I mean,
Ryan just kind of points out Sandro down there and just goes like, I feel like he's about half the size of one.
Oh no. Well, maybe a baby, yes, but no, there are old creatures out there. Creatures as old as the Empire, even older.
But I'm sure as a team, we could probably take down one.
Maybe. If you're lucky. But not only that, keep an eye on the sky, keep an eye on the ground, keep an eye on everywhere. Yeah, there are creatures that you will not see coming, and they will grab you and kill you easily.
Were they always here?
Well, back there in the old Empire days, they were very tame. You would see one or two, maybe here and there, and more far spread, but since we're confined to these islands, we can't quite expand, and well, overpopulation is a thing, and they seem to run very wild. You know, it's been roughly around 900 years or so since the Empire crashed, and that amount of time, you go through generations and generations of creatures. They keep expanding and expanding. Sooner or later,
evolution takes effect and they get stronger and stronger.
Exactly.
What would you do if we helped you guys eliminate a few of these creatures?
Even if you were able to take out 10 of them, that 10 would be nothing compared to the ultimate, the max number that they have. We're fine with staying in the forest.
Well, can you get us a map
they don't try to attack here often?
No. They can. They could easily outnumber us and wipe out the forest, but they seem to just be content where they are.
Well, can you give us a map of the forest and whatever outside areas of the forest you guys know of so far?
Yes, I can give you a map.
What would you like in return?
If you do somehow survive, and you're able to get some books, I would like some ancient knowledge.
Ancient knowledge, okay.
That can be arranged.
What type of ancient knowledge are we talking?
Nah, just anything really. I want to learn about the past and techniques that we don't have anymore.
Okay, if we come across anything like that, we'll let you know.
Yes. I will go ahead and work on the map for you.
All right, thank you. How long will it take?
Just a few hours.
All right. as Benjo just goes ahead and hops down here. Goes up to Sandro. Hey, big guy. How's the weather up there?
Party har har.
Sandro?
Connor? I think you went to the restroom again.
That's the last part, though.
Hey, big guy. How's the weather up there?
I turn, I look at you, and I'm just like trying not to cough blood.
Actually, you're feeling good right now.
My electroshock therapy from the European.
Yeah.
Okay, you're looking a bit impatient there, big guy. You think you can hold off for a couple of hours? We're getting a map made of the forest and the surrounding areas.
He just looks at you and he's just like, these things can make maps.
Yes.
He's just like, will wonders never cease? And he just kind of shoulder shrugs and he's just like, whatever. He's like, find these books for Sato. And
As far as we know, from what we heard from some of the people here, the books are probably in the ruins of the ancient civilizations, which are on the outskirts of the forest.
yeah, Musashi just shrugs. He's like, if you need a map to get you to those, and make the damn map and come get me. He's like, he just yawns and he's like, all right, I'm about to start wandering into the forest and killing things.
I wouldn't kill anything in the forest because that seems like it's the natural defense from the creatures outside of the forest.
Sanjuro shrugs and goes, then I'll kill whatever's outside the forest. I don't care. I'm just getting bored.
Well, just hold on a second, and once we get out, once we get the map and we can start heading towards the ruins, once we start heading towards the ruins, then you can, wait here. Oh, Bender also goes, oh, wait, yeah. As he pulls out a bottle of mead. Here, drink this.
Musashi just looks at it. He's just like, yeah, whatever, sometime.
What, you don't want to try something new?
Yeah, not right now. And I'm just like looking around at all these like bird people.
We actually met some people who actually speak Kyoso.
Sanjuro just he shrugs again and he's like, I mean, yeah, we're right off the island. I mean, there's got to be some washaways. He's like,
I mean, if
he looks around and he's just like, I can't believe I haven't heard of this place though. This place is weird.
If you're bored, maybe go find yourself an inn or something.
No fucking building is gonna hold him.
Have some fun here. Negotiate with people. See if anybody needs a hand with your skills.
He just has Musashi rubs his chin and goes, "Nah, I'll take a walk."
I mean, if you're gonna go off and hunt stuff anyways, might want to ask somebody if they want some leathers or something. Make it worth your while.
Musashi just shrugs and he's like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can find."
Do you want me to introduce you to the people we're talking to?
Sanjuro just goes, "No."
As stubborn as a bull, I see. Your animal really suits you.
It didn't already.
Well, you go have fun in the forest. Just don't get yourself lost.
Sanjuro just shrugs. He's like, "It's an island. I'll just walk in circles."
Just don't end up dying, okay?
Musashi just goes, "No promises."
So what are y'all all doing in this hour, or these few hours?
Vigil's gonna talk to this guy to see if there's anybody in here that has medical knowledge. Like anybody that knows anything about the herbs and plants that can make medicines on this in this village.
Oh, and she's like, oh, yeah, of course. A lot of people here are, well, pretty skilled in herbalism.
One of my friends has a condition. Is anybody here effective on treating something as potent as black lung?
He kind of like raises both his eyebrows and like surprised that, no, hun, the herbs you need aren't from this area. Only places that have that medicine are the black ships.
Yeah. So nobody here knows any way of helping with that.
No,
Not even ways of turning it off for a little while.
Some of us here have abilities to help, dull the effects of certain diseases we can't help, but that's really it. But it's only a limited time.
Damn. That sucks. Ugh. That with a place like this with some unknown knowledge to it, there might have been some ways of helping with that here. Oh well. You want some more mead?
Do I want more mead?
Do you want some mead, I mean?
No, I'm good, thank you.
As Benjo just pulls out a sake cup and fills it up with some mead and just starts drinking.
Yep. You drink it, it's not as strong as sake, but it tastes really sweet. It's a really sweet, just tasty drink.
What's funny is I thought I grabbed a bottle of alcohol that I put in the mini fridge, and I just realized it's just applesauce, and I'm just like literally described what I just.
Oh
drank.
wow, this stuff's really good. This is almost like a dessert sake. Just a little bit smoother. Wow.
Yeah, the meat here is great. They get the sap and honey, or they get honey from some of the beehives and the trees, and let it sit, ferment it a bit.
That sounds like an interesting thing. Maybe if me and my friends survive this island, I could start making it on the mainland at some point.
Yeah, that would sell well, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Anything else? Anything anyone else is doing within these few hours?
I mean, Bendro's just drinking with his new friend he made, so.
I have wandered off reservation.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's just waiting for the map.
I'm going to say that, like, you're sitting near the door as this door opens up, and he kind of, like, he sees you, he's like, the map's ready.
Wonderful.
Yes.
He hands it to me.
He hands it to you, he's like, remember our deal. I get some knowledge.
We'll make sure to get some extra books besides the prophecy ones.
Thank you. And if you don't return in a few days, I will just assume you're dead.
Be a little more hopeful than that. We're quite capable in combat.
I'm not saying you're not capable, I'm just saying that I know the creatures out there.
Right. He takes the map from him. As
you take the map, we will end the session here.
Okay.
Okay.
We're still in the second
All right.
hour. We usually last till 12.
Yeah, I know. I know we usually last at 12, but this is about as far as I have prepared so far.
I was
Okay.
gonna say DM wasn't quite as prepared, and I was gonna say I don't know how much longer I can go.
Yeah. So we're gonna end the session here.
Sounds like fun. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Okay.
Go to intermission screen. What would you say I would need to do with Ryan and the spells that I gave him? Would it be innate spellcasting or what?
Yeah, just you can cast both of them once a day.
Okay, they have a charge of 1.
Yeah.
One functions as a reaction to being unconscious, and one is an attack. That's 5d8. And it functions as like a material kind of spell. And it's just a weapon you're proficient with. Yeah, no, 6d8. That's really powerful for a 5th level spell. And the fact that D&D is just giving me so many ways to just fucking hit things in rapid succession.
Yep. Every time it's your turn to attack, all I hear is standing there.
Standing here, I realize you're just like me. Trying to make history.
Every time you attack, this is all I imagine.
That's what I imagine out every single time that I fight as well. Because I just hit so many times. And the fact that the arm blades, if I hit something, I attack 2 more times, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit every single time. That's like it's 9 attacks, but if I manage to hit all those times, that increases to 18. With all of them being bleeding damage, and some of them having an element thing.
I am gonna pop off. I'll see y'all next Sunday.
Okay. Alrighty.
Thanks.